Good evening. Let's take a live look outside at Chesterfield. We are in storm alert right now. The extreme heat is producing some strong storms. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred. Right now we are under a severe thunderstorm watch. And let's go to Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell. Hail, winds, it's all of it.
Yeah, and we just have the severe thunderstorm warning for St. Louis County, actually upgraded a bit right now as these strong storms push in. So we've had the heat, we've had the humidity. Now we're seeing the thunderstorms develop. Some of them are producing not only the downpours of rain, but intense winds and some large hail. Let's take a look at your weather first Doppler radar here. It's really along the Missouri River and then right into the metro area. And there's one cell that really does stand out. The one that has the warning on it is the one that's out along Highway 100, Highway 109, points west and south of those two highways down towards 44. This has a history of producing some large hail. We put the hail indicator on there. You can see potentially here coming into some areas around the Six Flags area. You're probably going to be looking at hail up to the size of, we're talking quarters, maybe up to the size of $50 or more. We look at the winds in there, and let's see if we can pop some wind on in there. Look at the bright colors. Indicative of winds of 50 to 60, perhaps up to 70 miles per hour with this storm. So a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for much of St. Louis County. Generally, central and southern portions of St. Louis County. This is especially for areas along Manchester Road and to the south between Manchester Road and 44. The core of this, where the strongest winds are, now approaching the Baldwin area. It's about to Ellisville. So it's moving into Ellisville and Clarkson Valley. It'll be into Baldwin within the next 5 minutes, Manchester within the next 5 to 10 minutes, and towards 6:15, 6:20, it gets into Town and Country and in towards Des Peres. That's when the worst of this will slide in. Now keep in mind, this is not in the warning area down here around Jefferson Barracks Park, but you've got the JB Blast event trying to happen tonight, and we're dealing. Okay, it's been postponed until July 21st, they just told me, which is probably a good call. That storm that came in from Herman that was a severe thunderstorm, not so much now. It's weakened a bit. We'll take that. If you are in St. Louis County, these storms are intense. A few more back into St. Charles County that aren't as strong. But stay inside, away from windows and doors as these storms pass through. Severe thunderstorm watch is going to be in effect until about 11 o'clock tonight. After that, there'll still be some more showers and thunderstorms, but they won't likely be severe. We'll keep you updated on this storm in western St. Louis County as it continues to impact our area.
Thank you, Scott. Let's bring in meteorologist Tracy Hinson. She is out on the roads in the storm tracker. Tracy, what are you seeing?
Alrighty, Ann. So I've transitioned off of the interstate, and instead now we are checking out some of our smaller roads. So right now we are on Manchester, where there's been quite a bit of activity. This is looking out behind us, and every couple of minutes here, or seconds here, you'll see a couple of strikes of lightning. It's very loud here. This is a grumbly storm. It's producing, see, there was a lightning there. This is producing some very loud boomers out there, which certainly can be startling for some people. You can hear the crack of thunder probably in the background there. And just look at those road conditions as well. It is really coming down here. Very heavy rainfall. We have seen some very small hail, nothing too large, but that's by design. I, of course, don't want to drive our storm tracker right into some of that larger hail. But you can also, another thing I want to point out here is these roads have not seen a lot of rainfall recently. So you can see a lot of oil and a little bit of slick spots on the road, and that could be very problematic if people are speeding. They could come across some of that oil slick and then slide even though they intend to stop. So we could certainly seeing a lot of runoff on these roads just because they haven't been cleaned by some significant rainfall like what we're seeing today in some time here. So seeing some pretty heavy rainfall. I wouldn't be surprised if this area sees about 2 inches in a very short period of time. I'll continue to track these conditions for you, but for now, back to you.
You can get the weather forecast into your phone anytime. Just text the word weather to 314-425-5355.